Hi folks, taking you on another hike today. Tammy is not with me, as you can see. My daughter's with us. She might appear in some of the shots, but we're going to go up a local hike. We're going to climb a mountain today. We're going up Sawnee Mountain. It's the highest local spot you can see for miles, but also at the top, there is a place of legend, and we're going to show it to you. See, they have a climbing wall for practice. Folks actually climb the cliff faces here too and rappel down them. Maybe we'll catch some of that today if we're lucky. It looks like there's tree climbing classes. They also have a little interpretive center here as well. I think Haley and I are going to go in and check it out. We've got a little bit of derp action going there, I think.
It's a derpy. Oh, I wonder if what if we were allowed to we don't know. There might even be like just frogs in there. That one's moving a lot. Yeah, it's a king, a scarlet king snake. Looking up here at the top. Oh,
Hi, snakers.
I didn't know they could get that thick. I thought they were little noodles. Hey, bud. He's just sitting on a plate.
Haley discovered this little alcove right outside the building marked laboratory, and it looks like they have some gardening going on. I'm not really sure what all of these are. Haley, do you recognize any of these plants? Yeah. I would say it's something natural that they can plant. Oh, strawberries?
Strawberries.
Oh, strawberries. People make pets out of those, you know.
The giant isopod ones?
Well, I don't know if they're giant isopod, but they roly-poly. You can get them actually on Amazon. You can buy them in little habitats for them. So yeah. You're gonna return it to the wild?
I'm not a bug killer, yeah. Unless it's a cockroach. Good.
Which one was this?
It's brand new. He just wrote it.
Saying he just wrote it about a Stephen King book doesn't mean a whole lot.
It's got a cat on the cover with like a rat kind of superimposed over it.
What'd you find up there, hon, in the hollow tree? Or is it hollow?
Yeah, probably trash.
Oh. Look for morels. It's supposed to be the time of year for morel mushrooms.
This moss.
It's pretty though. So folks, up ahead you see why Tammy didn't want to come today. This is a mountain officially at about 2,000 feet. So we will be climbing. Haley is in much better condition than I am. And I am hoping that she takes it easy on the old man. Because to get to where we're going and to see what we want to see, it's going to be a little bit of a climb. Haley's grabbing a selfie from the little observation deck. Now, if we were deeper in the woods somewhere, say the Chattahoochee National Forest, you know what I would say this was. But I don't think the big guy comes to Sawnee Mountain much. Huh. Wow, it does kind of look like a shrine in a tree stump. Yep, looks like Haley found the ferry saloon. Now there's two paths you can take to get up the mountain. One of them, Haley, the long one, how far would you estimate it is round trip to get to the Indian States and back? About 5 miles, 6 miles?
No, maybe like 2.
Really?
There and back
The long
miles.
one, yeah, about 4 miles?
4.5 miles.
Yeah, we're not taking that one. We're taking the one that's about a mile there and a mile back. The downside of that, of course, is the quicker you gain 2,000 feet, the quicker you gain 2,000 feet. So folks, in case you don't want to do the math yourself, what this means is that Haley and I have to gain 2,000 feet in just 1 mile.
I wish this sniffle was.
It gets steep. We've already gained, I would say, a couple hundred feet anyway. Looks like we've come upon the path of a storm. See the tree toppled over right there. And then as you continue on down the line, a tangled mess of broken trees, a kind of a chain reaction. Look at that one stuck up in the top branches of the other one. Wow. I bet that was scary if you were here when that happened. Looks like Haley has found the entrance, or one of the entrances, to an old gold mine.
Ah, sweet. Oh, I like that one too. This is cool.
A lot of ominous things.
Yeah, the Garfield.
Yeah, the
Very
Garfield.
ominous. Miriam was here.
Here at about the halfway point. Have a little garden that they planted to attract different kinds of birds. Sawnee Mountain Preserve, Louise Mashburn Native Plant Garden. Little benches to sit in and enjoy it. So Haley and I have finally reached the top of Sawnee Mountain, where these rocky outcroppings are. We took a different trail than we intended. It took us about 1.5 miles to get up here. But wait till you see these views. It was worth the climb. It's a brave squirrel.
I'll go look. If I can find where the sign is. Oh, let's squirrely up here. Do we know where the sign is that tells what we're looking at?
There's like a big deck up here, like a porch area that you can sit up on and everything.
Bob, there's a big deck up here in the porch. Bobby Brown?
We're surrounded by people.
Skylar? Tell Bob that would he meet us, ask him would he meet.
The rocky outcroppings here at the top of Sawnee Mountain are known as the Indian Seats. Legend has it in the time of Sawnee, the Cherokee people came here to the top of Sawnee Mountain among these rocky outcroppings where they had their rituals and their important councils. These features and the rocks that look sort of like seats, that this area is called the Indian Seats. And of course this is, according to legend, where the leaders of the various factions would sit when they held council. What a view, huh? Do you think it is plausible, even though it is a legend, that this place would have made a good place for the native tribes to gather and to meet? And it's very defensible too. If you wanted a place where you had a good view all around you, in case you were worried about being attacked. Well, you would see people coming for a long way from up here. The Indian Seats. Place of legend. As is often the case with our local legends here about the Native American people that lived here a long time ago, most of them can only be traced back as far as the European settlers that moved here. There is no record of the Indian Seats in the local Cherokee lore. There is no record of Trelita, who the everlasting princess, where we've taken you to her stone pile. And of course there is absolutely no record of a real Sati and Nkuchi, who, like Romeo and Juliet, died for love. These are all legends that were created mostly by the settlers who came here about a people that they for the most part didn't understand, but were still fascinated by. Haley taking her place among the leaders of the tribe. Folks sitting among the Indian Seats. So Haley and I have about a mile and a half back to the car. We'll talk to you again when we're back down on the ground. So folks, Haley and I made it back to the car in one piece. That's a pretty good hike. The Indian Seats are always a beautiful view. It's always awe-inspiring up there. Thanks for going along with us again. Thanks for listening to our local legends. Until the next time, this is Mike and Haley saying bye.